Obviously, you have to make a lineup change here. What are your thoughts on Angus coming into the lineup?
He's played really well down there. Skates, competes, putting up some points, but also can check. Deserves a chance. And, unfortunately we got guys out, but, it opens the door for someone else.
What do you build off from the loss in Dallas?
I thought we did a lot of things really well. Pucks ended up in our net on some situations, maybe some bad bounces, whatever, but the compete level was there, and our forecheck, our track, we came to play, and we were down to 9 forwards at one point, and we continued to battle, and here we are, the Stanley Cup champs. So, for us to get out of it, we got to beat a good team.
What are you expecting to see from Vegas tonight? Like you said, reigning Stanley Cup champs and continuing that trend here this season.
Just solid all over the ice. Both their special teams are good. They don't give much up in front of their net. They have some high-end players. They're not going to give you much. So, if you get an opportunity, you got to take it, and you got to take care of the puck.
You've talked a lot in the past about focusing on your own game rather than the other team. When you're injecting new bodies into the lineup, is that even more true?
Yeah, for sure. We're both playing the same systems, us and Belleville, so, they know the systems, but we've got to just take care of our own. And you know what? Last game, we did a lot of things really well, and we got to do that again, regardless of who we play.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Walk us through the phone call and your journey to get here in Vegas.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting day yesterday. A lot of roller coaster emotions for sure. It's a pretty special moment for me and my family. But it was kind of a crazy day. Got home from Cleveland at 6 a.m. Got the call around 10, so got a couple hours in me at least, and then tried to navigate my way through the tears, get to the airport, and here we are.
Fantastic. An opportunity to get family, friends here as well?
Yeah, I was actually, my brother was actually flying back from university in Calgary, so my parents actually picked him up from the airport in Vernon, BC, and drove right down to Vancouver, got on the next flight to Vegas.
Oh, fantastic. Tell us about your season so far in Belleville. 10 goals, coming off a pretty good season last year as well.
Yeah, I'm thankful I'm able to play with some really good line mates down there. The coaching staff has been incredibly supportive of me and kind of my journey through this process. But it's funny how hockey goes sometimes. Sometimes the puck kind of finds its way to you, and I guess through the first kind of 20 or so games, it's been the case for me.
So you go through a wave of emotions yesterday. I'm guessing that the same will be true today?
I tried to get them all out of the way yesterday. At the end of the day, that today is it's not about me, it's about my parents, it's about everybody that supported me.
Bit of a toss in the deep end moment here playing against the Vegas Golden Knights. Is that kind of the perfect test to get things going?
I don't know, I was talking to my dad about it this morning. We went for a coffee and I wouldn't want it any other way. Throw me right in the lion's den.
Given how hard you've worked to get back, does that make this moment even more significant? Like, is that what kept you going through some of that rehab?
Yeah, just trying to stay confident as even keel as I could throughout that whole process. It wasn't exactly fun nor easy, but it makes all the work that the trainers here help me with, all the surgeons, everybody. It's like I said, it's for them as well, not just me tonight.
You don't seem like a guy that you don't have give up in your vocabulary, but was there times where you were wondering if you're going to be able to make it back?
Well, of course. It's natural to question yourself during something like that. It's not exactly an ideal injury for your first year pro. So, at the end of the day, it's over with now. I like to think I'm a better player than I was before the injury.
So do you let yourself soak in the anthem? Is that kind of like before you get into game mode? Is that you let yourself soak in the environment?
Yeah, the boys are talking about warm-ups too and kind of the environment during warm-ups. So I'm going to try to enjoy what I can, but once that puck drops, it's time to win a hockey game.